everybody. How are you guys doing today? First and foremost, we are having a wonderful and great day here in Quantum Family. We are blessed to have Dr. Georgette Rivera with us. We have been following her career for the longest time. She is just amazing, smart, kind, but more important, she is a very knowledgeable lady who is here to share some of her knowledge with us, and we feel extremely grateful to have Dr. Rivera with us today. So Georgette, welcome to Quantum Family. How are you doing today?
I am so shy because you said a lot of things that are so beautiful. I only can say thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to stay with you today.
Well, thank you. And let me just take a minute to introduce our co-host, okay? First, we have Diane Penalosa. Diane Penalosa is also a writer. She has written 3 books about motherhood, so she's a full expert on the subject. I personally have read her book. I don't have kids, and yet I learned so much that we highly recommend her book. Hello, Diane. How are you doing today?
Thank you, Javier. Hello, Quantum Family. Hello, Georgette. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
My pleasure.
Awesome. And of course, our star of the day as well will be Mrs. Debbie DiMaggio. Debbie DiMaggio is a real estate professional that has worked from San Francisco all the way up to Beverly Hills. We work together in a few offices. I am blessed to have her as a friend. She's also a writer, a philanthropist. She has been around giving a lot to the world, and she has books that talk from real estate. However, her newest book is Beauty at Any Age. And I want to take a minute to say thank you, Debbie. Welcome to the program. Please let us know that how are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you, Javier. Good to see everyone. Thank you, Georgette, for being here today. We're very excited. I'm very excited to hear all you have to share with us. I'm fascinated by dreams.
Very much.
Awesome. Well, and as you guys know, I wrote a book, Hijo del Universo, when I talk about my learnings, how I battled cancer, how I won the battle against cancer. And just guys, remember that cancer is not a death sentence. It's just a call to make action. It's a make action call. But that's all I have to say. So please, Diane, go ahead with your questions.
Georgette, can you please share with us about how Georgette became the person who she is today? How did you get started in spiritual subjects? Who influences Georgette Rivera today?
Okay. My parents are doctors. In all my life, I stayed with them. And when my mother and my father go to see a patient, I saw the color of the aura. I thought that was a normal thing in all the kids, because my brother and me can see green or yellow or red around the body. Okay, but one day in the elementary school, we discovered that other childs can't see the colors. Then I had a lot of questions, and I said, why I can't see, or why I'm seeing a color in the other one, because my teacher and my friends can see them. Then I realized that was the aura, okay? But I wrote a lot of books, and I told that things to my mother, because it was not normal. And in the place we lived, sometimes people dies in the hospital of my parents, and that person comes and was talking with me, and he told me that he was driving in the freeway, and he can see a stone, and he was bleeding and walk in the street, but he can be able to open the door. But I can understand in that moment that was not the man dead, was a spirit that was talking with me about the situation of the accident. Then my mother asked me, what are you saying? Because you are talking alone. No, he's talking with me. Who? He. Who? The dead. Okay, you know that is dead. No, he's saying me that is not dead, but you're saying me that he is dead. But I see the light around the body, and was one thing that I realized, like a paranormal experience, and was a lot of information for me. I was maybe, I don't remember, 7 or 8 years, and it was a very big responsibility to talk about the things that others tell me. Then I recognize that the information comes to me naturally. Maybe when I was in a hospital or in another place, like I don't remember, Panteon is cemetery. The cemetery. In the cemetery, when I go to the cemetery, I saw a lot of souls. In that moment, I saw bodies, but I was not bodies, are souls, and they talk to me all time. Then was an paranormal experience, and it was nice for me. I never been afraid about it.
Awesome.
That's
Wow, that's so cool.
For me, it's so cool, but for others, was not a good experience. It was like oh, like a Halloween. But really, all my life, I saw souls talking with me when I go to sleep. When I was dreaming, they talk about the families or the sons or the kids, whatever. But it was a lot of information, and for me, it's a very good form to communicate others some kind of message that comes from another plane or another part of the cosmos.
Awesome.
Can I just ask one question? Were you afraid? I mean, if I saw all those spirits, I would think that I would be afraid.
I think it's not natural, it's not normal thing, but we are more than a body. We are eternal souls that are traveling around another words. And for example, if somebody is afraid, can block the channel, can block the way. And if somebody is open and is in peace, maybe the communication is much better with the spirit, and could be like a natural thing, because our physical body is beauty, but our soul is more than a beauty. Is like like a light. It's a light. It's a light.
Perhaps?
Yes, it's an energy with a lot of light, and all the dust of the cosmos is inside that soul. It increases the beauty of the contact of the communication with the one, or with the part of the one. Then we can be without fear.
Thank you.
Awesome.
No, you're welcome.
Diane, please go ahead.
A subject that I am passionate about in life after death. You wrote a book called Contact with the Dead. can you share with us a little about the way people who are no longer alive communicate with us?
Okay, that book was my second book, co-authored with my brother Jorge. And of course, souls go to another plane, and obviously, since the first thing they lose the physical body, they communicate through signals that open the channel through which information is received. The message are revealed by the energy of someone who disincarnates through dreams, the movement of objects like this, or no, um, turning on of electric devices, or what is called white noise, that are the sound frequencies given in our acoustic plane, but that we do not normally perceive through shadows.
Oh wow, that's so interesting because I have actually a music box that every once in a while when I'm thinking about my dad or something, it's just tin, tin, tin.
Yes, it's a kind of form of communication. Maybe sometimes you can hear your name or the name of the other person, and could be a message, a received message when you are looking for somebody, and in that moment you are hearing a song, or a very special song for both of the you and the other one who is incarnate, and could be a message.
Awesome, thank you. Diane, please continue.
Yes, continuing with this subject, there are people who have a hard time accepting to the death of a loved one. And today, with the networks, we see them publish pictures written for them. Is this good practice, or is it better to avoid remembering them so much?
Okay, the best thing is to be able to vent, allow the physical body to cry, to feeling and overcome the loss. The publication of photos will not be read for by it, perhaps a way of wanting to show that what person he did not tell who he died, but to respect the way in which each person personally wish they honor or remember their loved one.
Oh wow, that makes a lot of sense. Wow, thank you. Thank that actually makes a lot of sense. So Diane, please go ahead with your last question.
Okay. Nowadays, with the internet, many people can access audios where the title says meditation, regression to past lives. Can a person without fear, or will it be more advisable not to do is the way and better to go with a professional in person?
Okay, a regression is something very serious, very, very serious. It must be clear about the purpose of doing it, for the purpose of healing or breaking repetitive patterns. Advise doing it with the help of a professional, since he will know how to bring back the here and now to that person.
Oh wow, okay. So
Because yes, when somebody are doing a regression, an out body experience, and in the out body, not all people knows how to return to the physical body. Then needs or meditation, or with hypnosis. I don't know the method, but are a lot of methods, but it is much better go with a professional.
awesome, thank you. So
Not by self, not by self.
not by yourself. Awesome. Well, there you got people out there. Please make sure to go to a professional. That is the way it should be done. Okay. Okay. I personally heard that you do the podomancy, you know, and for those who are not aware with this art, is the art of reading the feet, like you read the hands, like you read the eyes. So I am fascinated for some reason for this particular subject. Can you explain to our people how or what is podomancy?
Okay. There are 236 mansis, through which past, present, future, karma, dharma, and previous lives can we know. Pedomancy is practiced through the feet, their smell, the smell, the color, the texture, formations, malformations, and deformations, provide information about the character, personality, and issues that are happening in that person's life.
Oh, wow. Okay, that actually makes sense, you know, and it's so interesting. On that subject, you just talk about karma and dharma, and I think that's a fascinating subject as well, since it has to do with readings. Can you explain a little bit more to us, you know, the difference of what exactly it is, karma versus dharma?
Okay. It's a very nice a very nice moment when you have a feet in your hand making the reading, because there is shown the structure of the foot, and each case is different. The way in which the bones are speaks of karma, and in the feet do not have imperfections and are the full health that it is. They do not have burned nails or bunions, etc. They are the moment of dharma. But auscultation should always be done to know the personal story of each person.
Oh, cool. Yes, and actually also was reading to you. Also, shoes had a lot to do with the whole podomancy, you know. And honestly, I am such a shoe collector that to let that, as soon as you confirm, the very first thing I knew is what shoes I was going to be wearing today. You know, I had no idea what shirt, I have no idea what pants, but I was sure about the shoes that I wanted to wear today, just because I was like, yes.
Okay, let me see your shoes.
Oh, sure.
Ah, okay, perfect. I'm going to make an interpretations, and the final I'm going to interpretate your shoe. Okay,
Awesome.
are very nice your shoes. I
Thank
like
you.
it. Okay, shoes are the letter of introduction of a person. But to be more direct, I'll let you know some models. Stiletto heel, for example, they are perfectionist, enterprising, and very demanding. Long boots, maybe to the knee, the long boots, okay? Serious and privacy, a whole volcano erupting. And tennis shoes, person who likes to live without complications and free of protocols. The Bostonians, like yours maybe is style like Bostonians, the typical formal man who does not miss anything. That's you. Italian last, getting in trouble and not knowing how to say no. French last, he likes nothing in everything find flaws. Platforms, does not know the defeats, always achieve its goal. Flats, he doesn't beat around the bush to get to the point. However, it all depends on the person mood. Also, there are those who wear type of shoe for months or for years, and that goes according to what it is happening in their lives.
Oh, okay, that's so cool. Thank you. Right on point. I'm gonna say that. See, awesome. Well, like I said earlier, you know, I wrote a book about what I learned when I went through cancer.
I'm gonna get your book.
I'll send it to you. That's for sure.
Perfect.
You have a copy.
Thank you.
And one of the things that's very important for me, in my experience, what I learned, is to take care of your soul. You know, we can take our body, our soul, but our soul is so important. Any advice that you can give us how to take care of our soul?
Okay, grateful for everything, for what you have, what you do not have, and what you decree that it is done. That is a way to activate your consciousness in the present and help you live the here and now.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. That's awesome. That's exactly why I talk in my book. Of course you are, you know, it's amazing. So Debbie, I know you have a few questions as well. Please go ahead.
So now that was really fascinating. Can I want to just ask one question. So I always wear, for the shoes, I always wear these mule boot, they're boots with the mule heel, and they have a zipper, and they're short and they're leopard.
Okay.
Can you,
Okay, that's conservator person, and so focused in the things you want, and you live the life with passion, but you are developing always the compassion for others. You see others, not you. You see others and you help them to get things done.
wow, you
Okay,
nailed
that's
it. Oh my God.
To the teeth.
Oh my God, that, I think you just read my aura or something. I mean, that's amazing. Passionate, compassionate, and focused. Wow.
And something more. You work a lot in the past and now, and you get something that everybody needs. Dissolve the ego. You are so peaceful people. You work because you want to open consciousness in others. Then you are generous, so generous.
Wow, thank you. That's amazing.
You're welcome.
That is really amazing. I'm like, what could she possibly say? But wow. And Javier, and you know me, Javier, so you know exactly. She was right on. Okay, let's go to dreams. I am so fascinated with dreams. I always try to wake up and write them down, even if it's, you know, in the middle of the night, because I forget, and a lot of times they don't make sense. But so how did you become to learn about reading dreams? Were your parents experienced it as well? And are you, when you do read someone's dreams, are you accurate, or how accurate are you?
Okay. It was natural, and the way to be exact is for the person to tell you their dream and see the context, because there are certain patterns. For example, dreaming that a monster is chasing you means having a huge talent and not knowing how to put into the practice, or being afraid of externalize it. However, depending on the context of the dream, the interpretation is personalized. The interpretation can be very accurate when you have all the details. If the person omits or forgets something, it may fail, since even the colors mean something. Dreaming or gold, red, or a good omen, but blue or it is, so the detail helps to in quantity to be precise.
Interesting. So not just what is in the dream, but the color as well. That's something I hadn't thought of.
Yeah.
Yes, everything is important. All the little details can change the interpretation. It's not the same water or black water, or in the sea, or in a river. Is different, because when it's in a tsunami or is in a pool, it's different. All the dreams with water, and the interpretations always need to be personalized.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing, because I was just talking to Diane the other day. I do have a recurring dream of having wings and just flying, you know. And I always fly since I am a little boy. I've been able to fly in my dreams, but lately I just have wings that I just love. So thank you.
Okay. Okay. The meaning of the wings is you are so happy. You are so happy, and you want to share with others your energy, the thing that is traveling inside your body and your heart. And sometimes you say, I need to stop because maybe not everybody wants this energy, but you transform the bad things in good things. You can see the real purpose in the thing, and you can work to change the meaning or change the reality. You are a good teacher for others, because a bad thing you transform in a good thing, in a good experience.
Oh, wow, thank you. Please,
You're
Debbie,
welcome.
continue.
Very true, Javier. You're very true. So when I have a recurring dream, or when there's something that I do remember, I tend to go online and Google, you know, something. Is there a source for someone who doesn't have access to you? Is there a source that you have that someone like us or our viewers could learn more about the dream we just had?
Yes, I like Dream Interpretation for Dummies by Didier Colling. It helps a lot because something that it's so good is keeping a diary, realizing when, for example, each that person dreams, so to speak, with the color means you use event that it fulfill. But how to know? Well, comparing with other dreams, that is realizing that each that there is a presence of the golden color, for example, it's a fortunate event, and when it is with another color, mean changes. That takes time. You have to be patient and to be explicit when you're writing the dream, and lose the details because they are so important.
Awesome.
So really detailed. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to focus more. So if you're going through something, you know, someone's going in transition, or someone's like our friend who's having a hard time now, is there a way for us to learn from our dreams on our own? Or is there a way we might encourage ourselves to dream more? And can dreaming help us find clarity?
Okay. You learn by keeping a journal and reading for a lot of from serious authors. Dreaming is a way to empty the subconscious, and well, so that helps to live lighter and drop the earrings. Dreaming is a way in which the cause of worries can be found, and each one will know how to let go and flow with the day to day.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you. Let me see. Can you share with us an interesting story of a dream you had or you interpreted for someone else?
Yes, a long time ago, a person dreamed that the house where he lived was on fire, and that he went out on fire, and while leaving the place, the flames were bigger, that disturbed him considerably. However, the interpretation is the opposite. Dreaming of fire symbolized that something waste and old is about to end. A new cycle sponsored by good fortune begins, and it was last paradigms and broken, and spiritual elevation is reached. After telling this to my client, he left in disbelief. 2 months later, he contacted me to tell me that somebody or another company offered him a new job in Australia, in a company with a totally different philosophy than the one they had in the old job, and he would live as expatriate with the family, with an unbeatable salary, with a 3-year contract, with a path to be renewed, and in viable position. that fill me with joy for having a happy and positive ending.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so,
Yes.
I've had the chills this whole time.
Me too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to say that we are so blessed to have you. Thank you very much for your time. I know you do a lot of content in Spanish. I'm assuming that soon we're gonna see you more speaking English and just taking over the whole United States, because we are ready for you, girl. We need you around here. So please keep continuing with all this work you're doing. You are amazing. You have entered my dimension, because when I saw you, I was like, I know her. I know her. And it's been going in my head like, dude, did we ever met in the past? And I know that it's just your energy that is so familiar that my soul recognized your soul as soon as I saw you for the very first time in Instagram, to be exact. So thank you.
No, thank you very much for this time, for this moment. I felt the same, because I never, or I have not a lot of time to read in Instagram, but personally, I read your message on Instagram, and Sophie writes you because I felt something inside my heart, and it's like a signal. It's the same thing, and I'm very grateful with you for your time, for this, for your generosity. Thank you very much. I don't know how can I say, because I'm so happy today.
Dilo en español.
Sí.
Dilo en español, que salga en español, como
I
salga.
need to practice more my English, because for me it's a very special moment to talk about dreams, about the dead, about the pedomancy, are things that I love. And thank you very much for your space, for your program, and thank you. Namaste.
Awesome. Please, everybody, make sure that you guys follow Dr. Georgette Rivera. She's on Instagram. She is amazing, has a lot to do, lots of books. We're going to be leaving all kinds of links underneath, so make sure to click on it. Make sure to like this video. And more important, make sure to share this information, because the information that we have in here, you don't know who are you going to be blessing with this information. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful, great, and amazing day. See you, ladies.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you.